Hello, here's Vunke from the Paper Ladies with the fantastic new release from Art by Marlene, July 2024. I'm gonna make a journal page on all-round paper, A5 format. I'm using the Happy acrylic paints with a sponge. Of course, you make the sponge wet before using them. That takes more paint on it and works a lot smoother. I'm gonna take stripes from the top to the bottom, and the second color I'm gonna use is Ballet. I'm just gonna do another stripe from the top to the bottom. It doesn't have to be neat because that's not necessary in this project. The third color I'm gonna use is the Mermaid. That are three of my favorite colors. And I'm gonna make a stripe again with the blue. And the next color I'm gonna use is the Hot Curry acrylic paints. Making another stripe. And the final color I'm gonna use is the Glow, bright green. And then I have a little bit left over. And you will see I'm gonna smudge a little bit through the color, but that's no problem. Let it dry. Then I'm using an older stencil from Art by Marlene. It's called Marlene's World, Mask BM19. Now I'm gonna, when the page is dry, I'm gonna put all over Azure paint. You have to be fast because I was working outside and it was really, really hot. So it dried very fast. And it gave a little bit challenge, but you will see that. Let it dry. Don't let it dry. You put the stencil on it. And just using baby wipes to clean off the wet paint. You are gonna see I'm outside, it's hot. So the paint was already much dried, but that's a challenge to work with. You see in the left corner, it doesn't go as smooth off like I wanted to, but that's no problem. You will see it will be a little bit darker there. But okay, that will be a challenge. Now it's dried. I'm gonna make a little white edge with ink on the sides. For now, I think that will be nice. You will see later in the project, I will make it again dark. But that's the mind of an artist. You will change it when you're working. Just clean up my desk. I hate working on a not neat desk. Sorry. I'm just gonna add some white ink on the dark spots to create a little another effect. These are the dies from the new journaling fun. It's ABM SICD 874, and I'm just gonna use the little rounds on the inside of the flowers and the outside cuts from that circle. And I'm covering up the circles. So every circle has a little something in it. You see me thinking what's the right way to put it on the page. And then I'm gonna glue the flower circles with glue. And the round circles, I'm gonna put 3D, how you say it? 3D foamies on under it. That's the very cute flower from the new stamp. It's called Playful Flowers. I just colored it, and I want to give it in the middle, in a piece in the middle. I'm just I'm gonna use a wobble to place it in the middle. But first of all, you see, I'm thinking, where do the circles have to come? It's always a challenge. I think I overthink too much, but I think more people have the same problem if you have too much lying in front of you. Now you want to see I cover all the circles, and the middle I left the circle free because I want to put the flower there with a wobble on it. Now I'm gonna glue everything with the flowers on the page. Just dab it on a little bit so it sticks good. It's not going so fast. Yes, glue it. Yes, okay. And when they all fit in, I'm gonna use the 3D foamies to put the little round circles on the page. So you get a little effect on your page because the circles will pop up a little bit more. You see, it's difficult to know what you'd glued and what you did not glue. And you want them to glue all the way. So I dab them a little bit with a little tissue. So the glue is all over it. This is the last one. Make sure the paint is everywhere so it will stick on your page correctly. And dab with a tissue. Now I'm gonna grab my 3D foamies. And I will put every little round circle, stick it on the page with a foamy. I just made them with the new paper pad. It's very fun. One page is striped and the other page is very colorful designs you can use on the page. And you see it pops up really nice. And it takes a little while to put them all on the page in the middle. Yes. Now I wonder why I put, you see, one in the middle. It doesn't have to be in the middle because that's where the flower will come. Yes, ready. Now I will make some white dots on some circles. I just made it on 3 rounds. Just giving that circle a little more effect on the page. So I used the last row, then left one row, another row in the middle. Of course not the middle circle because that's where the flower will be wobbling away when it's ready. I think I can do this next time a little bit faster. And only leave one row and make the last row also a circle. Then it's time to take a wobble. There are a plastic sheet on the front and the back side. You take it off. I have a little problems with that, so I use a knife to do that because my nails are too long. And then I'm gonna glue it on the flower, in the middle of course. And then you're gonna make the tape gone on the back side. And then you're gonna put it in the middle. And you see it's wobbly from left to the right side. I think it's a little bit, how you say it, not finished. So I put some leaves behind the flowers. I used the new die cut elements. And that's from the border leaves. That's a little border with all leaves on it. So I cut the leaves off and glued it behind the flower to give it a little playful effect when it wobbles around. So I glued on some places behind the flower some little leaves. I just cut the border off and put it behind the flower. Glue them with the Art by Marlene glue. Here I'm making a little effects on the sides of the flowers with some golden glitter from Art by Marlene, of course, to give it just a little bit sparkling effect on the flower. A little bit glossy elements in the eyes. And of course, a new text from the new Golden Oldie Sticky Quotes book. The sticky quotes are in yellow, pink, turquoise, black and white. So you can choose the color you want, which depends on your work, which color you like. For this one I chose yellow because it pops really out of the page. Push a little bit on and making the side from the journal page darker. Not white like the first time, but I liked it darker. So I used some ink to make it a little bit darker. Then I chose to use a stamp from the journaling fun to fill up the little half circles on the side with some white circle stamps. I just made it half on the circle. Just clean up the desk again, do the other side, and there it is. It spins around, it goes around. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.